Point to one decision, one moment that may have changed the season for USC, the insertion of quarterback Sam Darnold as the starter. Since then, the Trojans have done nothing but win. Sam, take me back to that moment when Coach Helton told you you would get the nod, what your approach was trying to take over a team that at that point was really struggling.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 20-minute conversation at first, just telling me that I was going to start the next game. But it was really nothing different, to be honest with you. I mean, I prepared the season before that to be the starter, even though I knew it was Cody's job. And I prepared every single game, you know, whether it was Alabama, Utah State, or Stanford. I really did prepare to be the starter for every single game. And I think that really helped me in my progression to start that Utah game. And, you know, you would have loved to get that W, but, I mean, you don't look back on anything, and you just want to move forward to the next game, and I think we did a great job after that of moving forward.
Sam, and you kind of mentioned this already, but you guys start the season 1-3. Now, be honest, you're 1-3. Could you and the team envision yourself, the team, being in the Rose Bowl at this point?
I mean, you know, it's hard, but at the same time, we honestly did take it one game at a time after that. You know, after the Utah game, we came together as a team without the coaches. We had a team meeting without any coaches in there, and we really did develop a trust with us players and also with the coaching staff. So, you know, it really was something special. And, you know, to be able to take it one game at a time after that and to see ourselves in the Rose Bowl now is something amazing and something that we're really looking forward to.
Are you more of a vocal guy in the huddle, or are you more like, you know, you guys can follow my lead type of guy?
Right. I mean, I think you gotta do a great job of being vocal when you have to be, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself a vocal leader. I like to lead more by example and just the way that I do things on and off the field. So when you look at it that way, I think I'm more of a guy that leads by example. But I will talk to guys one-on-one, you know, receivers, linemen, all that kind of stuff. And I think I've done a really great job of that this year. And you know, I'm just really pumped to get after it in the Rose Bowl. I mean, I just can't wait for this opportunity.
Sam, it's hard for folks on the East Coast to watch your team play live, hard for folks on the West Coast to watch East Coast teams play live. For Penn State fans that haven't got a chance to see you and your offense, how would you describe your individual skill set?
Right. I mean, I know people have compared me to Trace, so I mean, just watching Trace, I mean, I think there's a lot of similarities there, whether it's making a play when nothing's there at first, I think really stands out. But, you know, I think you can compare me to Trace, all that kind of stuff, but I think both of our games are different in unique ways. And I think it'll be fun to watch as the game goes on. I think it's an interesting storyline. And, you know, I think it'll just be interesting to see how Penn State's defense, you know, reacts to our offense and vice versa. So it'll just be really interesting.
He has a pretty unique touchdown celebration with the baseball swing and the salute. Do you see anything like that from you? Is there any comparison there too?
No, you know, I'm not going to do a ton of things, you know, celebrating or whatnot. But no, he's got his own thing and I got my own thing, so we're just going to leave it at that.
But both those things have been working pretty well. 17 combined consecutive wins for these two
I got to ask him
programs.
one thing though. And not related to the game, but you know, I'm a Big Ten guy. I went to Ohio State. I got to ask you about the band. Does that band how to play anything besides Fight On?
You know, they play a lot of great. I know they play a lot of great tunes at halftime, and you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do. You know, after the season, of course. I mean, I haven't gotten to see a performance yet at halftime, but no, I'm really looking forward to it. But you know, when they do play that fight song, it's usually for a good reason. So. Yeah, I mean, I love it, and so do our fans.
That means
See
no.
that? He can read unexpected calls just as well as
That
we
means
expected.
no.
Sam Darnold, we truly appreciate the time. Best of luck on January
Thank you,
2nd.
guys. I appreciate it.